Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about Oatstraw Tea, how to make it, how to use it, and how to get creative and do different things with it. And why, as a beginner herbalist, it should be one of your herbal BFFs. Please like and subscribe and hit the bell to get notified when I post new videos every week. Also, if you're on Instagram, come over and say hi. I'm at Erinn with 2 N's. So, what is the deal with oat straw and why should it be your new Herbalism BFF? One of the amazing things about oat straw is it's really great for calming the nerves, calming the nervous system, which essentially means helping us stay calm when we're feeling anxious, when we're having trouble sleeping, etc. So I can imagine that probably all of you have either one or two of those symptoms, or you know somebody in your life who does, which is why I think oat straw should be one of your new Herbalism BFFs. So oat straw is actually from the same plant as oatmeal, but it is the stem of the plant rather than the oat. Oat straw is naturally gluten-free, but if you are celiac, then I recommend staying away from it because there could possibly be small trace amounts of cross-contamination, and if you're so sensitive that you get violently ill, probably better to steer clear. But I'm mostly gluten-free, my husband is gluten-free, our household is completely gluten-free, and we use and love oat straw. So a couple things about oat straw that I just want to share so that you understand the benefits and why you should use oat straw in your home. So first of all, oat straw is a nervine, which means that it affects the nervous system, which is an intricate web of basically electricity that runs through our body, energy that runs through our body. And so when our nervous system is taxed or undernourished, we can feel anxiety, high levels of stress, not be able to sleep, and maybe not even really feeling like in your body. So it's very calming and restorative for those who have low levels of energy or high levels of stress or anxiety or have trouble with sleep. It's also a nutritive, which means that it has high levels of nutrition and vitamins and minerals for your body. Always a good thing. Yay! It also decreases inflammation in the body, and it's a vulnerary herb, meaning that it soothes damaged skin tissue and actually creates and invites new cells to come into the space. So it's really beautiful for not just the nervous system, but also the skin, which means that it's not only an amazing herb that you can drink and ingest, but you can also use topically for herbal oils, for example. Side note, if you want to learn more about how to make your own herbal oils, I have a class coming up and I'll put the link in the description. It's also bone strengthening and it helps with depression. There are many other things that I could say about oat straw, but we might be here all day, so I encourage you to just continue to do more research on it. But essentially the main thing that you need to know is that it's great for calming anxiety, stress, supporting low levels of energy in the body, bringing in minerals and nutrients, and also soothing and healing the skin. So now we're going to talk about how to make oat straw into a tea or an infusion. So teas and infusions are very similar. It's essentially just taking the dried herb and pouring boiling water over it and making a tea. An infusion is something that you would actually put a lid over the top of it and let sit for anywhere from 4 to 12 hours. So an infusion is going to have a higher level of medicinal properties because you're really steeping the herb for a longer amount of time. A tea is something that you would probably only steep for about 5 to 10 minutes. So you can use oat straw either way, just depending on how rich you want the nutrient and medicinal properties to be. So for a tea or an infusion, you're going to use about 1 tablespoon of oat straw to about 8 ounces of water. As I said, if you want to make it more of an infusion rather than just a tea, you can even do 2 tablespoons of oat straw per cup. It's a very gentle herb, so using more of it is not going to hurt you. And what you want to do if you're making an infusion is, like I said, you want to put a lid over the top so that all of those nutrients don't leave and steam out. So you can use one of those little ball strainers to put your dry herb and then have it in your tea water. I actually prefer using something a little bit bigger like this because I can make bigger batches of tea and I can use more herbs. The little ball, I find that it just can't get enough herb in there if I want to make a larger batch. Sometimes I'll make a larger batch, I'll let it sit overnight and I'll use it the following day. Or I will make an actual large batch of the tea in like a quart-sized jar, like this. I would fill this up with about 4 to 6 tablespoons of the oat straw, set it in here, and then pour the hot water over top. And then you put your lid on top like that. So this is just a little simple tea strainer you can get on Amazon. You can even get reusable tea bags if you like. This is the method that I just really like because I can mix different herbs in it, I can make larger batches, and I can make the infusion by using the lid. So there's other things that you can do with your oat straw tea besides just drinking a cup of tea, especially in the summer months when it's hot. Right now it's September, it's starting to cool off, but I'm not really into drinking tea when it's hot out, so I just want to share some other things that you can do with your oat straw tea. So you can do an iced tea, you can let your tea steep overnight, or you can let it steep until it cools and add ice to it. You can also make it into an herbal lemonade by letting your tea steep and letting it cool, then adding some ice, some fresh lemon, and some stevia to make it a little sweet. Then you have a yummy herbal lemonade. If you are into the hot drink variation, you can also make an herbal latte, which basically you can do with any tea. I have a chamomile latte video, I'll put the link in the description. Basically, you just use that exact recipe, except you put oat straw tea in instead of the chamomile tea. It's very simple and it's my favorite way to have a yummy drink in the morning. I'm not a big coffee drinker and I'm not a big caffeine drinker, so I love making herbal lattes for myself in the cooler months. The other thing that you can do with oat straw tea is you can make it into an infusion and you can let it cool, or you can actually just use it hot and pour it directly into your bath water. So as I said, the oat straw will actually nourish your nervous system, help calm your body down if you're feeling stressed out, if you're feeling taxed, if you're feeling anxious. You can soak your feet in the bath with the oat straw tea, or you can have an actual full bath with the oat straw tea by literally just pouring it into your bath water, hot or cold. I would also add in some Epsom salt and a little bit of baking soda, maybe like a half a cup of baking soda. It's a great way to make yourself a really nice calming bath. The last thing I want to mention that you can do with oat straw, not necessarily oat straw tea, but oat straw itself, is make an herbal infused oil. So I love taking my dried herb and infusing it into oil. That's called an herbal infused oil. I'm actually teaching a class on how to make herbal infused oil coming up very soon, so I'll put the link in the description. Making herbal oils is another really beautiful way to start bringing the herbs into your life and make your own natural skincare. So if you like this video, you're really gonna like my Herbalism for Beginners playlist. I'll link that in the description, where I have tons of other videos similar to this that are gonna help you jump right into making medicines with herbs and bringing plants into your home. I hope you enjoy that. And again, check out the link below for my class. I would love to have you. If you like this video and you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Remember to hit the bell so that you get notified when I post new videos every week. And if you know somebody who you feel like could benefit from this video, please share it with them. I would really appreciate that, and so that we can have more people bringing the plants and herbs into their homes. Again, I am over on Instagram, so come say hi. I would love to meet you. So I would love to hear from you. Do you use oat straw? What have you done with it? How have you gotten creative with it? Share below with me what you like to do with oat straw, or share your favorite beginner herb that has gotten you on the herbalism path. I would love to hear from you. Okay, thanks for being here. Blessings, and I will see you next week on a new video.